Greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome back once again for the very first time to the Farts on Crap Show, where today, as per usual, it's your host Anjo here with part 83 of Sekiro, the complete series. Hope you guys are all doing well today. And on the last episode, kinda went over some of the Severance stuff, like Inner Ishin. Kind of went over his new moves, how it changes like my strategy that I've used before and stuff like that. And before that, we went over True Monk. And yeah, today we're actually gonna be beating this one, the Gauntlet of Strength Severance, and it's the last available one. I believe there's one more after you get the return ending. That's the one ending I haven't done yet because I wanted to save it for last. And yes, all bosses are going to be third playthrough difficult and charmless, of course. So, and I kind of went over a lot of the breakdown stuff in the last episode, so I'm not going to go over that again. For the most part, there's not really going to be commentary on like hearing the gameplay of this one. So, yeah, I'm mostly gonna be just focusing up, and if there's like a standout thing that happens, I might take a second to like, kind of analyze what might have happened. But, yeah, pretty much it. So let's go ahead and get started, and of course we'll be doing the usual outro and everything towards the end. But, yeah. I kind of went over the hows and whys on the last episode, so for the different bosses and such. So if you're interested in that, definitely check that one out. But yeah, let's go ahead and do it to it.
Enough talk.
Been a while since we did this. Give me your all. It warmed my heart, Wolf, to see how you've grown.
Yeah, that was dumb of me. I got confused with my item rotation, even though I don't change it. Kind of panicked a little bit. It's all right. Sometimes screw that one up.
Enough talk.
Been a while since we did this. Give me your all. That's my boy. I will restore Ashina to glory. Not allow Ashina to be crushed.
And again, it's kind of lame that this version of Genichiro is even part of this because it's very simple. Alright, but here it is, the final fight, which is by far also the hardest.
Count Sekiro. Face me, Sekiro! Do it! Oh, well done, Sekiro. Farewell.
That was harrowing. Honestly, I got a little bit lucky on that one. Because, like, sometimes the third phase is like a huge pain. But thankfully, he did the very telegraphed lightning thing close to me a couple of times. And that takes a big old chunk of his health off. And he did more of the punishable moves, like, yeah, it definitely could have gone a lot worse. So, the battle memory of an extraordinary foe lingering in the mind of the wolf. Commune with the sculptor's idol and confront memories of battle to permanently increase attack power. Deep within the mind, Ishin stirred. Even in memory, his cloudless thoughts spurred a relentless pursuit of strength. Oh! The memory of the Tengu of Ashina. It is accompanied by strong desire. If you see a rat, it must be killed. Oh. It even tells you, reflect upon battle memories and fight all extraordinary foes in succession. There are no rewards upon completing this grueling life or death struggle. Like, you don't get anything for it. Wait, that's different. Just the regular Genichiro? A corrupted monk, what? The headless ape? Like the pair? Oh, what? Oh my goodness, and then you have to do Inner Genichiro, Inner Father, and Inner Ishin? Are you fucking serious? I thought it was just gonna be the, like, the 3 previous ones all together, but I guess it's not. Like, it's a little different. Like, yeah, Corrupted Monk wasn't on any of them, neither was Headless Ape. Like, are they on the up and up? Is that real? You really don't get anything for doing this one? If it doesn't matter, then why would I do this? I mean, I guess, like, as a stream or something? I'm gonna have to look this up. I don't know. I thought there were 4, and I thought you got the 4th after getting, like, all the special endings. Because I remember hearing about this, that there was, like, special Gauntlet of Strength that was just like all of the stuff and don't get anything for it. I think it was one of the very fair and criticisms of this game. Like, but I mean, if that's really all it is, just like the ultimate challenge and stuff, I don't care. I've already done all these. Like, why do them in a row if you don't get anything for it? You know, there's not even any like achievements that are tied to it. Like these were the new things, like Inner Ishin, Inner Father, Inner Genichiro, like new versions of these bosses. And like so far, oh, there's 4 forms. That makes sense. So wait, this is just like. I wish it wasn't so dark here, but. Oh yeah, you know what? We can go somewhere else. Yeah, Senpo's pretty. Right. No, it's the time of day. Kuro's room? Kuro's room is pretty well lit, yeah? Kinda, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, sorta. Yeah, it's just Wolf's version of the Tengu thing. To be real, kinda looks weird on me. Ishin definitely pulls it off better than I do. Yeah, not my favorite look. The Shiro one is definitely, yeah. Like, is there a different one we could go to that's like. I guess this never really came up before. I was just thinking, like, place that's well lit where there's no enemies, you know? I guess Fountainhead Palace, it ignores time of day stuff. So yeah, you could do, like, feeding grounds. And that'd be. Yeah, there's no enemies. It's a safe area. It's well lit there, yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah, it is. It's a lot. It's a lot easier to get a good look at Wolf. Yeah, aside from the original outfit, like, this is the best one. Yeah. Like, it looks more like an Ishin Tengu, like, cosplay, to be real. So wait, maybe. So what I'm thinking is, there's probably like 5 gauntlets. Because I think there is one for return. Maybe not. I don't know. Remnant, Inner Ishin. Battle memory of an extraordinary foe. Although distant, recollection of such a memory provided sustenance for the wolf. Hold on, gotta. All his life, Ishin sought opponents whom he could face in battle to the death. It would be foolish to believe that his thirst could be sated in memory. To face the one who cut him down, how the blood boils at the thought. Alright. So, that's all you get, huh? There was that one move that we got from Inner Genichiro, though. What was that? The first one? What was that called? Divine Air, right? Yeah, and the Shura one, we just got an outfit, and the Severance one, we just got an outfit. I was kind of hoping there'd be other, like, combat arts, you know? Just Sakura Dance being the only one was kind of meh. It's definitely one of those things where the boss uses it and it's devastating, and then the character uses it and it's like, meh, not that good. But, I don't know, I'll probably try using it a bit more on the next playthrough. Which is going to be the last playthrough, by the way, guys. I'm just like very happy I actually got that done. Because, like, some of these gauntlets, man, they've taken, like, for you guys it's only been a few episodes, but, like, for me it's been quite a while. Like, quite a while. And I only got behind schedule a little bit. A couple videos came out late, but, you know, it's fine. Don't usually have sugar on my jar in case I want to take a look at something. Yeah. That's gonna do it for today, guys. So, in between episodes, I'm gonna look this up if there's any reason to do Mortal Journey, or if there is another Gauntlet, the return thing. But for now, if there's no reason to do the Mortal Journey one, then we're just gonna start the 4th playthrough, which again is gonna be the last one, and the final ending that we don't have yet, which is Return. So, which is kind of complicated and it's gonna take a little bit, but personally, I'm very much looking forward to not doing the Gauntlets of Strength. Like, they were kind of cool. Like, especially the new variations. Like, it was very interesting. Like, a new version of Genichiro, a new version of the Father Owl. Whatever. Inner Genichiro, Inner Father, and Inner Ishin. Like, it was cool. But, yeah. I guess that's gonna do it for today, so thank you all for being here. Greatly appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed. And of course, before we get going, a very special thank you going out to the current Farts and Crap Show members, the amazing people who helped make it possible, Novellis Draconis, Aaron Shake, and 97 Johnny Boy. Thank you so very much. Choosing to support the show a bit more directly via channel membership, it vastly helps out. Very much appreciate it, and it is very much optional. You guys are extra awesome for doing so. And if you want to be incredibly awesome like these amazing people and get in on all those membership benefits, check out the join button down below. There's also a link in the description, talks about becoming a channel member in case there's no join button for you. But before we talk about membership tiers, a quick little word on YouTube handles. That is why 97 Johnny Boy is an @ symbol in front of his screen in there. That is a handle. So they're unique identifiers on YouTube that help with a number of things, namely navigation. And he has a channel of his own. It's great stuff. Highly recommend it, which you can easily go check out just by going to youtube.com/@97johnnyboy, and it'll take you straight there because handles make URLs a lot shorter. You can also punch a handle into YouTube search. It will narrow down your results significantly. And since handles are 100% unique, it's another way to double check and make sure you're in the right place. But yeah, memberships on this channel start at $3 a month. That's roughly 10 cents a day, gets you into all the basic stuff, including getting to vote on the series get made here on the channel via the Members' Choice Polls. It's a thing we do once a month for a full 7 days over on the membership tab, and that is how all of the series get decided. So we will have... I'm actually not sure what day this one comes out, but we will have a bonus one for May 2025, and they're both going to be starting on the 24th, which is the beginning of the final week of the month. And I think this episode actually comes out after the 24th, I believe. So it might be going on right now over on the membership tab. And if you are a new channel member, pretty much all the previous Members' Choice polls are still up over there. And if you haven't voted on any of those before, you still can. So even if you're just a member for 1 month, you can vote on like a bunch of different Members' Choice polls, like about 40, I think, at the time of recording. And yeah, you'll still be influencing the content that gets made here for quite some time, because retroactive input on previous polls is considered for future ones. So this is, however... Oh, right, we also have a more expensive tier of membership if you guys want to support the show a bit more. And you get a little symbol next to your... You get a little icon, like next to your screen name on the members wall. Pretty much it. It's just if you want to, you know, help out a bit more. Because yeah, I didn't want to do any like major gatekeeping with the membership tiers. But this is an approximation of future announcements from the past, so if you want all the announcements as they happen and the bell doesn't work for you, I get it. Bell does not work for me either, but there are 4 other ways you can stay up to date. We have the post tab here on the channel, the Farts and Crap Show Twitter, the Bluesky, and the Discord. I always post on all 4 whenever there's an announcement, regardless of which one of those works for you. You can stay up to date. And links for those are down in the description, also on the channel banner. Yeah, that's gonna do it for now. So, thank you all once again for being here, guys. Till next time, take care, and I hope you all have an amazing day.